Good morning, Miss Borden.
I haven't decided if it is or it isn't.
No. The proper phrase is, good morning, Dr. Patrick. Please smile discreetly, of course, and lower your eyes just a tilt and twirl the parasol.
The parasol.
The parasol, but not too fast. And then you murmur in a voice that was ever sweet and low. And how are you doing this morning, Dr. Patrick? Your education's been sadly neglected, Miss Borden.
You're forgetting something. You're married and Irish besides. I'm not supposed to talk to you.
No.
Yes. Papa and Emma have fits every time we engage in illicit conversation. They're having fits right now.
Well, does Mrs. Borden approve?
Oh, you see, Mrs. Borden is the reason I keep stopping and talking. Mrs. Borden is easily shocked. I'm hoping she dies from the shock.
Why don't you run away from home, Lizzie?
Why don't you run away with me?
Where we go?
Boston.
Boston.
For a start.
And when will we go?
Tonight.
Oh, you don't really mean it. You're having me on.
I do mean it.
How can you joke and look so serious?
It's a gift.
Lizzie.
Look,
What is it?
those little beggars from next door. Hey! Hey! Get away from there! They break into the shed to get at my birds, and Papa doesn't like it.
It's a natural thing.
Well, Papa gets angry.
You just want to look at them.
Papa says what's his is his own. You need a formal invitation to get into our yard. How's your wife?
My wife.
Shouldn't I ask that? I thought nice, polite ladies always inquired after the wives of their friends or acquaintances or whatever.
You met my wife. My wife is always the same.
How boring for you.
Uh-huh.
And for her.
Yes, indeed.
And for me.
You know what they say, Lizzie? They say if you live on 2nd Street and you need a house call and you don't mind the Irish, call Dr. Patrick. Dr. Patrick is very prompt with his 2nd Street house calls.
I'll tell you what I've heard them say. 2nd Street is a nice place to visit. But you wouldn't want to live there. I certainly don't.
Lizzie!
Oh, look who's here. Have you had the pleasure of meeting my uncle, Mr. Wingate?
No one's bored, and the pleasure has never been mine.
That's exactly how I feel.
Mr. Wingate, sir.
Dr. Patrick, is it?
Yes, it is, sir.
Who's sick?
No one. Dr. Patrick just stopped by for a visit. You see, Dr. Patrick and I are very old, very dear friends. Isn't that so?
Well, ow. It's her sense of humor, sir. A rare trait in a woman.
Best be getting in, Lizzie. It's getting on to lunch.
Don't be silly. We just had breakfast.
Best be getting in.
Would you give me your arm, Dr. Patrick?
See what you've done?
What?
You broke into my ribs and ruined my reputation all in one blow.
It is impossible to ruin an Irishman's reputation.
Oh, I'll be seeing you, Lizzie.